Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nasuha binti Ramlan Afandi. Today I will present several topics from Chapter 4, Chapter 5 and Chapter 6 of Risk Management. Next is 4.2 Risk Identification Tools and Techniques. First, fault and logic tree analysis. Fault and logic tree analysis is the technique used to identify the causes of a risk or accident by analyzing the sequence of events that lead to the problem. For example, if a machine stops operating, the causes may be power failure, damaged components, or human error. This technique helps organizations understand the root causes of risk and prevent them from happening again. Second is interviews or surveys. Interviews or surveys are methods used to collect information from employees, customers, or experts regarding possible risks. For example, a company may conduct customer surveys to identify complaints about product quality. Through the method, organizations can obtain useful information for risk identification. Third is analysis of financial statement. Analysis of financial statement involves reviewing documents such as income statements and balance sheets to identify financial risks. For example, a company may increasing debt and decreasing profits may face liquidity problems. Therefore, analyzing financial statements help organizations detect financial risks early. Next is brainstorming. Brainstorming is a group discussion process used to generate ideas and identify potential risks. For example, employees may discuss possible problems before launching a new product. These techniques encourage creativity and allows organizations to discover risks that may not be obvious. And the last one is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis examines strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats faced by an organization. For example, strong brand reputation is a strength, while intense competition is a threat. By using SWOT analysis, organizations can identify both internal and external risks effectively. Okay, now 4.4 Quantitative and Qualitative Risk Assessment. Quantitative risk assessment is a measure risk using numerical values and statistical analysis. For example, a company estimates that a cyber attack may cause the losses of 50,000 ringgit. This approach provides more accurate information for decision making. And then qualitative risk assessment. Qualitative risk assessment evaluates risk based on judgment and experience rather than number. Risks are usually classified as low, medium, or high. For example, employees may consider the risk of customer dissatisfaction as high. This method is simple and acceptable for when detailed numerical data are unavailable. So now we are moving for Chapter 5, Risk Management Technique. 5.2 Risk Financing. Risk retention. Risk retentions mean accepting the risk and bearing the losses when it occurs. For example, a company may decide to pay for minor damage using its own funds instead of purchasing insurance. Next one is a self-insurance. Self-insurance refers to the setting aside money to cover future losses. Okay, for example, a business creates an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. This method allows organizations to manage risk independently. Okay, next is captive insurance. Captive insurers are insurance company established by a parent company to insure its own risks. For example, a large corporation creates its own insurance company to reduce insurance costs. Risk transfer. Risk transfer involves shifting the financial burden of risk to another party. For example, purchasing insurance transfer the risk of fire damage to the insurance company. Hedging. Hedging is used to reduce the impact of price fluctuations or financial losses. For example, an importer uses a foreign exchange contract to protect against the currency changes. And the last one is hold harmless agreement. A hold harmless agreement is a contract where one party agrees not to hold another party responsible of losses or damage. For example, participants in adventure activities are often required to sign this agreement. So now 5.7 Selection and Implementation of Risk Management. There are two criteria used in selecting a risk management program. First is financial criteria. Financial criteria focus on costs and benefits. For example, organizations compare the cost of insurance with the potential losses that may occur. The selected method should be cost effective. Okay, the next one is non-financial criteria. Non-financial criteria involve factors such as reputation, employee safety, and also customer satisfaction. For example, A company may invest in safety measures to protect employers and maintain a good image. Therefore, both financial and non-financial aspects should be considered before implementing a risk management program. So now it's chapter 6, Risk Review and Monitoring. 6.3, Risk Reporting. Risk reporting refers to the process of communicating information regarding risk to management and stakeholders. The importance of risk reporting is that it improves decision making, increases transparency, and ensures that risks are managed effectively. For example, regular report on cybersecurity risk enable management to take immediate action before major losses occur. 6.4 Benefits of Risk Insurance. Risk insurance provides confidence that risk management activities are functioning effectively. The benefit includes improving organizational performance, strengthening internal control system, and increasing stakeholders' confidence. As a result, organizations are able to achieve their objective more effectively. So now I will talk about 6.5 Managing Specialized Risk. Okay, crime risk. Crime risk refers to the losses caused by criminal activities such as theft, fraud, or robbery. Okay, for example, an employee may steal company assets, causing financial losses to the organization. Okay, next one is cyber risk. Cyber risk refers to threats related to the information technology and computer system. Okay, example including hacking, malware attacks, and data breaches. This risk may result in financial losses and damage to the organization reputation. Okay, international trades. International trades involve risks arising from business activity between countries. Okay, example including currency fluctuations, political instability, and trade restrictions. Okay, this factor may affect business operations and profitability. In conclusion, risk assessment, risk financing, and risk monitoring are essential components in risk management. By identifying risks, selecting suitable risk management techniques, and continuously monitoring them, organizations can minimize losses and achieve their objective more effectively. That's all for me. Thank you.